Daily Tech News with Alan Smithson.
Welcome to Daily Tech News. My name is Alan Smithson. Today is Thursday, July 18th. We got a lot to cover. The first thing we're going to cover today is the eyes hold the secret to deepfakes. This is something really, really cool that came across my desk this morning. Basically, something fascinating is wrong with the eyes in deepfakes. Did researchers just find the smoking gun? Basically, what they're saying is that based on some research they did, they looked at, look at all these ads popping up everywhere. Oh, stop with the ads. If you're making a thing, stop with the ads. Okay, but basically what they're saying is the AI deepfakes have the wrong reflections in the eyeballs. So if you look at the reflections in the left eye and the right eye, they're actually not reflecting as if the real world would. And if you look at my eyes reflecting, they're reflecting light equally because they're in the same room. But AI predicts what it's looking at. So the eyes may look the same, but the reflections are different. So a way to identify deepfakes. This is over to Matthew Ball, who wrote a book called Metaverse. He says, you're thinking about the metaverse all wrong. In the future, the metaverse won't be called the metaverse. It will simply be called the internet. I truly believe and agree with him on this. The idea here is that the internet is something that we use every day. It's open to everybody on any device, anywhere in the world, and it's an open and free environment. And the metaverse will be the same thing. The difference between the metaverse and the internet as we know it is the metaverse has blockchain, so you can own assets. It has AI, which we already have built into our websites now, and it has the ability to transverse in 3 dimensions and using 3-dimensional technology, such as our company Metaverse, spelled METAVRSE. But the idea here is that you'll be able to go into the internet, walk around almost like a video game, and use AI, blockchain tools, and all the existing tools of the internet. So I don't disagree with that. And he says here, in 2021, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, announced that his company will change their name to Meta Platforms and pursue the development of the 3-dimensional internet, the successor to mobile computing. He called the metaverse, borrowing from the term from the 1992 Neil Stephenson sci-fi novel Snow Crash. Since then, the metaverse has become increasingly synonymous with meta by most lay people, if they understand it at all, assuming that partaking in it means wearing a virtual reality headset so we can spend all our time in a colorful, corny-looking 3D world where we all live as avatars resembling Pixar characters. I don't think that is the case at all. I think we already have precursors to the metaverse, meaning the internet that we're on, but also things like Fortnite, Roblox, where you have massive communities getting together and talking. Okay, now what can we do in the metaverse? I thought this was really neat. This is just a really quick tool demonstration here of using an Xbox Kinect and generative AI to create something truly new and unique to the world. Very cool. Over to this, Replicit CEO Amjad Masad on bringing the next 1 billion software creators online. If we're truly going to build the metaverse or the future of the internet, we're going to need a lot more people to learn how to program code and build. And the whole idea is that AI is making it so much easier. And if you scroll down here and you look at their growth numbers are absolutely incredible. This graph represents Replit's user base, and they've hit 5 million creators in just 6 years. And so this is truly astronomical growth, and it shows also very similar growth to Canva. If you've tried Canva, which is like a replacement for Photoshop, it allows everybody to be a creator. And I think that's what the future is about. The internet is about everybody expressing their opinions. We now have, the ability to put images on social media, videos on YouTube, and we'll soon be able to create software and also virtual worlds, all from the click of a few buttons and our beautiful ideas. Over to this. This is really cool because they've combined, this is a company called Engage VR out of Dublin, Ireland. They've combined AI with VR to allow you to have conversations with historical people like Neil Armstrong.
Hello, I'm Emily. Can you tell me what it was like to be the first man to walk on the moon?
Hello, Emily. It's a pleasure to talk to you from the moon. Stepping onto the surface of the moon for the first time was an incredible moment. It was a giant leap for mankind, as we like to say. The ground was powdery, and the view of Earth from here is something you can't describe in words. Excitement, but also a lot of focus and concentration to ensure the mission was a success. It's a memory I'll always treasure.
How cool is that? You'll be able to have a conversation with any historical figure in VR as if they're standing right in front of you in the context of, let's say, the moon or underwater or wherever. Incredible technology. All right, over to more AI stuff. Who to follow in 2024 in AI? There's a list of 1 to 150 here. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but basically topping out the list is our good friend, where is he? Andrew Karpathy. Andrew used to be at OpenAI, and now he's doing other things. He just announced his education platforms coming up. And then you've got Dwarkesh Patel. You've got Philip Smead, Linksy Jam Fan. And so you can, I'll put the links in here. I always put the links in the YouTube comments so you can follow along. But if you haven't read Machine Learning, Computer Vision, A Modern Approach, Machine Learning Design Patterns, like what are you doing with your life if you're not reading all these things? I'm just kidding. You don't need to read all these things, but if you follow those guys, they will give you a good understanding of AI and where it's coming from. You might want to read a few of the books. Okay, this is just a neat way to use virtual reality. This is in the Apple Vision Pro. But check it out. It's actually a cloth simulator that's real-time moving on the dimensions of the world around you. What? Mind-blowing stuff. Okay, I just thought that was really neat. Okay, more AI stuff. Menlo Ventures and Anthropic just announced a $100 million AI fund. So if you have a good idea for how to use Anthropic, you can do that here. It says the VC firm Menlo Ventures, one of the biggest investors in AI, the startup Anthropic, said that the two companies are teaming up to set up a $100 million initiative dubbed the Anthology Fund to invest in pre-seed, seed, and Series A AI companies. So get in there, find out more information. I'll put the link in there and you can follow the rabbit hole down. If you have a great idea, they will fund it. Salesforce just debuted their Einstein Service Agent, which is a new AI agent for customer self-service. This is something that is going to just take off in absolute leaps and bounds because paying humans to support your customers is costly, and AI will do it 24/7 without ever taking a break, and it does it with a little bit more empathy. Even though computers can't express empathy, they can pretend to express empathy with your customers, and customers seem to really, really love talking to AI chatbots. So Salesforce is jumping into the AI agent world with its new service, and I believe it is live out now. It's called Einstein Service Agent. Okay, Samsung has a new image generating tool. It says it's a little too good. Basically, you sketch and then it puts things in there. So there's a little, there's a sketch to image here. And then look at this. So basically the one on the left here is them. They sketched a bee. They literally just drew a bee on there. And look, if I go over to the right, there's a bee in the scene. See it? Sketch to image. Absolutely incredible stuff. If I go down a little bit further, you can see he drew a little boat. That ship wasn't there in the image. And then there's another one down here, which was really cool. They drew a Hulk bear and it made it automatically. And this is all Gen AI stuff. So crazy, crazy stuff. Okay. Last thing on the list today, I've got a couple cool things for you. My good friend Sutu Eats Flies. He is an AR artist, just a genius artist, and here's some of his artwork that he just shared publicly. So enjoy this. I'll show one more thing, and then we'll wrap up Daily Tech News for today.
We come, we go, we come, we go, we come, we come, we go. We come, we go, we come, we go, we come. Do we see what we hope to find from a small blue light?
I'll stop there and let you watch it later on your own. Another one here from Sutu. Just an incredible artist. Check it out. Imagine this in VR. This is actually in a big room with glass floors and ceilings and walls. All right, right, that's all we have for Daily Tech News for today, July 18th. It's a beautiful day. Get out, enjoy some sun, make some cool tech. If you see anything that you want me to share, please send it over to me, and make sure you hit subscribe on YouTube. It really does help. And we're going to keep doing this every weekday until I can't do it anymore. So have a great day, everybody. Peace.